This is a model question on life cycle assessments. So this question is looking at polythene, which is a polymer made from ethene, and that can be used to make plastic bags. So it's comparing the use of paper or plastic for making a bag. And we've got to decide based on this data which is the best one. So the question's asking, evaluate which type of bag is more environmentally friendly. Use data from table 6 and your own knowledge to support your answer. So because it says data, I'm going to put a star by that because people quite often forget to use the figures. So I'm going to write myself a note there to use actual figures. Right, so we need to know which type is more environmentally friendly. So we need to look at both, at all 4 of these. So the raw material, so wood is renewable. So renewable is good because it won't run out. And if we look at our plastic bag, it's made from oil or gas, which is non-renewable, so that will run out. And the other good thing about wood is that trees, so when trees are growing, they're going to use up carbon dioxide because of photosynthesis. Right, if you look at for that, I'm going to put a big tick by paper bag because that's the clear winner when it comes to raw material. Right, if I look at the energy use in megajoules, so for paper bags it's 1.7 and the plastic bag is 1.5. So our plastic bag is the winner, so I'm going to put a tick by that. But if we look at this, there's not much difference. So that's only a small difference. And because it's only a small difference, it's not going to be a major factor in our decision. Well, if we look at solid waste, so solid waste is a problem because anytime I've got solid waste, I'm going to have to use, sorry, that doesn't work very well there, does it? I'll put it here so we can read it better. So anytime we have solid waste, we need to use landfill, and landfill space is limited. So we try to avoid using it. So if we look at that, the plastic bag is much better. It only produces 14 grams compared to 50 grams. So I'm just going to write much better there. So unlike the energy where it's only a small difference, for the solid waste, the plastic bag is much better. Right, if we now look at carbon dioxide produced in kilograms, so for paper bag it's 0.23, for plastic bag it's 0.53. So our paper bag is much better for this, and if we look at those figures, it's about half the CO2 that's produced. And we can link that with our raw material. So when the trees are growing, they're going to use up CO2 from photosynthesis. Okay, so that's all the key points that we need to make. It wants us to evaluate which type is better. So if I just look at that table, I've got 2 ticks for paper and I've got 2 ticks for plastic. But if I look at them, we've said that the energy use is not a major factor because it's only a very small difference. So really, I've got one that's kind of about the same, and then I've got 2 advantages for paper and 1 advantage for plastic. So let's see where I can write this. So my overall conclusion is going to be that the paper bag is the best. Now, to save you watching a video of me writing this out in coherent sentences, I will write it on a different piece of paper, and then I will include a photo of that in the email that I send you this in. Okay, thank you for listening. See you next time.